In the quiet village of Amandi, the morning began like every other day. The sun rose gently over the rooftops. Roosters announced the arrival of dawn. Families gathered around breakfast tables. But on this day, something impossible happened. A husband tried to tell a harmless lie to spare his wife's feelings. Instead, the truth escaped his lips, and within moments the entire village discovered they could no longer lie. Not to their families, not to their friends, not even to themselves. The week of truth had begun. As news spread through the village, confusion turned into chaos. At the marketplace, traders unknowingly exposed their secrets. Customers learned the real reasons behind rising prices. Merchants confessed hidden motives. Every conversation became dangerous. Every question became a risk. For the first time, the people of Amandi realized that honesty could be far more terrifying than deception. At the village school, an ordinary classroom became a place of unexpected revelations. Children confessed to cheating. They admitted breaking rules. They exposed secrets they had carried for months. Their teacher, Amara, watched in disbelief. No threats, no punishment, just truth, pure and unavoidable truth. Concerned village leaders gathered to find answers, but before solutions could be discussed, long-hidden corruption surfaced. Questions that had been avoided for years suddenly demanded answers. Powerful men found themselves trapped by their own honesty, and the foundations of trust began to crack. As darkness settled over the village, a stranger arrived. An elderly woman dressed in white stood quietly at the village entrance. Her eyes seemed to know secrets no one else understood. When a curious child asked what was happening, she smiled, and with unsettling certainty she whispered, "The truth has finally come home." The next day, the village awoke to a painful reality. Its respected leader could no longer hide the truth. Years of corruption were exposed. Money meant for progress had disappeared. Promises had been broken, and trust was slowly being replaced by anger. For Amara, the curse became deeply personal. She asked her fiancé a simple question, a question she expected would bring comfort. Instead, it shattered her world. In a single sentence, years of love and trust collapsed before her eyes. Some truths heal, others leave scars. Across the village, another family faced heartbreak. A husband revealed a secret life hidden for years. His confession brought tears, shock, and unimaginable pain. The curse was revealing more than secrets. It was revealing consequences. Even the church was not spared. A respected pastor admitted doubts he had hidden for years. At first, the congregation was shocked, but then something remarkable happened. Others began sharing their own struggles, and for the first time, honesty brought understanding instead of judgment. As tensions grew, Amandi became divided. Some believed the truth was a blessing, others saw it as a curse. Neighbors argued, friends disagreed, and the village slowly drifted toward conflict. While many relationships were falling apart, one unexpected truth created hope. David, a quiet carpenter, revealed a secret he had carried for years. He loved Amara. He always had. And for the first time, his heart was free. Watching from a distance, Tunda faced his own regrets. The truth had exposed his failures, and now he was forced to watch someone else offer Amara the honesty he never could. Meanwhile, another family stood on the edge of destruction. A mother revealed a secret she had carried for years. The room fell silent. Hearts broke, and emotions overflowed. But sometimes truth creates miracles. Instead of anger, forgiveness emerged. Instead of separation, there was understanding. The family discovered that healing begins when honesty finally enters the room. That night, beneath the cover of darkness, a shadow moved toward the abandoned shrine. Someone was hiding something, something connected to the village's past. And whatever it was worth risking everything to protect. For 20 years, one question haunted Amandi. What happened to Obina, a young boy who disappeared without a trace? His mother never stopped searching, never stopped hoping, never stopped waiting. Now, the curse was forcing old witnesses to speak. Memories buried by fear resurfaced. Small details emerged, and pieces of a forgotten puzzle slowly came together. Near the river, villagers discovered an old toy, a simple object, yet powerful enough to reopen wounds that had never truly healed. Hope returned, but so did fear. As the investigation deepened, Obina's mother relived every painful memory, every unanswered question, every sleepless night, every year spent wondering. The truth was getting closer, but so was heartbreak. Late that night, Chief Nwosu did something unexpected. He burned old documents, evidence, records, secrets. And in that moment, suspicion turned toward him. What was he hiding? Determined to find answers, villagers followed every clue. Every lead pointed toward one man, the chief, the respected leader many had trusted for years. Soon the entire village gathered. Questions demanded answers. There was nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. Only truth remained. Then came the confession. 20 years earlier, a terrible accident had occurred. Fear had replaced courage, and one mistake had grown into a decades-long lie. The village stood frozen in shock. For Obina's mother, the truth brought unimaginable pain. Yet it also brought something she had not known for years: closure. The search was over, the waiting had ended, and at last she could begin to heal. The people demanded accountability. Their leader had failed them. The man they once respected now knelt before the community, broken, ashamed, and finally exposed. As the seventh day approached its end, villagers made one final choice: to speak every truth they had hidden, to apologize, to forgive, to let go. The village had changed forever. Tunda finally accepted responsibility for his mistakes. He apologized to Amara, not to win her back, but because it was the right thing to do. And for the first time, he found peace. As one chapter closed, another quietly began. Amara and David looked toward a future built on honesty. Not perfection, not promises, but truth. Then, at midnight, everything changed. The strange force vanished. People could lie again. The curse was over, but its lessons would remain forever. As the village celebrated, the mysterious woman appeared once more. Her voice carried a warning that chilled every heart. The week of truth was only the beginning. As thunder echoed across the sky, the villagers realized one thing: their story was far from over.